Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is
War
happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome back to OCE Tier number 3. We're here for round number 14 for the Austrian Grand Prix. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the final 5 rounds to go. Championships still yet to be decided. None of them are going to be decided here tonight, but things can definitely be up for grabs. But yes, we're here for the Austrian Grand Prix. No sprint race, so we're just doing a normal race weekend, which is fantastic because I'm sure a lot of these drivers do not want to do a sprint race here anymore. Dead Heat, how we doing? Esky, what's going on? Gumbo, how we doing? Frizy, what's going on? Frosty, how we doing? 10 viewers already in the stream. How are you beautiful people doing on your Friday night? I cannot wait to watch the football after this, where the Panthers will absolutely demolish the Roosters. So I'm hopefully my sports bet gets up with that game. Frosty doing. Oh, he got it. I think this is a this and next lap. I'm pretty sure it's a this and next lap. Yep, it was. It was a this and next lap. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the championship standings. As you can see, Mukping has a 37-point gap over Roshan. So if Mukping even DNFs and Roshan wins, he'll still have a 12-point gap heading into the next race, which is going to be some sort of spectacle, I would assume, next week. And as you can see, McLaren have still has a 13-point gap over Red Bull. AlphaTauri dropping a couple of paces last week. Alfa Romeo gaining on those two teams respectively after their good points haul with Haras winning Baku last week. But yeah, as I said to the lads during the week, 8 teams over 100 points. Nearly 9 teams will be over 100 points if Alpha can gain those 5 points, which is some sort of feat where, considering the points are like the real life points, you know, with 25 for first and all that jazz. But 9 teams over 100 points is going to be fascinating to see him. Let's see if Mercedes can claw those 43 points. So Frosty, a 106.1. DT beats that by half a second. It's a 105.667. So, last night for Tier 4, it was kind of a weird weather situation where it was inters, but the dries was seemingly with the quicker tyre. It was a 1 minute 10. So, as Harash goes up into P2, Juice is P4, Mbob into P5. So, I believe Mbob is on debut here tonight. Who else is on debut? Crone Dog is on debut in the Alpine, full-time Alpine driver. Lovely to see. SJ the One is now full-time in the Haas after his spectacular debut last week in the Haas at Baku. Is now full-time in the Haas with Crane Dog on debut, and I think the Juice is also on debut as well. So I'm looking forward to see how it goes. As Roshan goes up to P2. Thomas Ireland! Oh my god, the man, the myth, the legend. He's back from the wilderness. He's done a Bear Grylls. He's come alive. And is now into P3. Mukping will be absolutely fist-pumping the airs, right? As Harass actually goes up into P3 now. Mukping about to finish off his first time run. Cowboy says the DT doesn't mean he'll kind of rage. Well, gonna be interesting. That's all I have to say. EPX 14th. M-Bob starting another lap. Duck Puncher in 11th. Juice is actually beating Duck Puncher well. Oh, Duck! Oh, you don't want to DNF in a quali session. Maney, actually, I forgot about Maney's on debut in the AlphaTauri. Is actually on the mediums. Same with Birdie. Birdie is also on the mediums. P9 with a 106.136. Let's have a look at gaps to lead. So top 11 all under a second with M-Bob, Non-Stop, and EPX just over 1.1, 1.2 seconds respectively. What about Maney coming up into turn number 4? Nicely done. Let's have a look at these sequence of corners. 6 and 7. 1 done. It's a 46.6 middle sec, so you can obviously go quicker than that. Oh, on the absolute limit is at AlphaTauri. Now, predicting many moments are going to be happening in these final 2 quarters. Mainly he's not using any ERS, so that is quite something. Yes, 15th to 7-2. He's half a second behind EPX. But he didn't use any battery, so that is why. Oh, excuse me. That person needs to leave. So, yeah. Henchman did heat out on track now. Thank you for Sandro for leaving. Much appreciate you, my guy. If you're watching. Dead Heat and Henchman. Henchman goes purple in the first sector. We know what Hench's pace is like here at this track. He's actually pretty decent here. So AlphaTauri might be hoping to score some big points here tonight. And don't they need it, considering what has gone on in the overalls this past weekend at Baku. And now, Dead Heat. It'll take sector 1, just getting out of the way. And now Dead Heat, final corner, nicely done. Kept it within track limits across the line. It is P8. P8 for Dead Heat. Henchy goes up into P2 with a 105.487. Crone Dog out on track 45.4 on debut in the Alpine. Mount Cat out on track as well as starting his first time run. Under 10 minutes to go in this qualifying session. Going to be an absolute spectacle here tonight as Crone Dog, final corner, opens up DRS across the line. It is P-Tress. P-Tress for the Crone Dog on debut in the Alpine. And now Meowcat, the final driver to set a lap time, but can EPX? No, he's starting off his next time run. He's starting his next time run, but here comes Meowcat in the Ferrari and Non-Stop into P10, 105.974. Geez, starting to become a very close quali session. Looks like the top 16 all under a second, and you know what? I'm right. I believe someone did improve, but Meowcat goes into 18th. Someone did move up. I'm not sure who. Oh, Muckping is on an absolute quicker lap here. He's got an Aston Martin. I do apologise, ahead of him. I think that is Duck Puncher. Oh, Muckping's invalidated. Oh dear. Oh no! And he would have improved as well. Oh no, Muckping. He's still getting the DRS from Duck. And yeah, I think now is probably about the time he needs to back out of it. And DT is up in the middle sector. He's got a Ferrari ahead of him. I think that Ferrari's out of fuel. Oh, DT absolutely throwing that Williams car. Coming across the line, DT P3. Oh, lads and ladettes, it is going to be so close here tonight. It's going to be super duper exciting. Oh, Duck goes over 4/10 quicker. Oh, Duck invalidates. Oh, he will be absolutely screaming right about now. He will be screaming at that Manic. Oh, he had one corner to negotiate. Easy. I think he's starting another lap. Yes, he is. There's an Alpine of Mbob. He's not doing anything. Whoa, who's that Ferrari? I think it's non-stop, yeah. Invalidate, same with Frosty. So the next person to set lap time will be Roshan. Oh, Roshan's down in the middle sector. He needs to be as close to Mukping as humanly possible. Because that's his race. That's Roshan's race. He's just got to beat Mukping. As Roshan actually comes into the pits. Easy up in the first sector. Easy up in the middle sector. He is up in the middle sector. This is looking the goods here. Only 2 corners remaining. A lot of drivers starting to invalidate laps at these final 2 corners. He's just taking it cautiously. He might have cost him a bit of time across the line. It's P1 anyway. Oh my word. Oh, Easy's absolutely fist pumping the air. Zach Brown doing some star jumps right about now. Oh, it's all kicking off here. Dead Heat starting another lap. And I think Harass has had a... No, Harass has not had a moment. He's actually a 10th up in the first sector. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Times are starting to come thick and fast with just over 5 minutes to go. That's enough for 2 runs. Not on pole yet. He's on provisional pole. It's easy. Oh, Harass. 2.5 tenths up here. Another 10th, and this could be P1 for the race winner, recent race winner at Baku. Harass. Oh, he might have cost a little bit of time there, but across the line. Oh, it's P1! It's a 5.323. Oh my word! Mukping has been thrown the gauntlet, and 2 people have beaten that time already. Oh, it's all kicking off here at the Azerbaijan. It's actually the Austrian Grand Prix. Dead Heat, he's up on his time, but it's going to be somewhere in the top 10, you would think. No, it's not. P11. Birdie is half a tenth down in the first sector. Where's SJ? He's 2 seconds down. Crone Dog is barely up in the first sector. On debut in the Alpine. What can this young man do? Or woman? I'm not, you know. No hate, please. 2 tenths up here. 2 tenths up. Can Jishway get his first pole position as a TP? I don't know, but Crone Dog final 2 corners. DRS is open across the line. It's P4. He's lost a lot of time in the final 2 corners. SJ is a 10th up in the first sector. I think he got a slipstream from that. Mercedes. Mbob out there, and EPX is also out there as well. Harass. He's done. He's finished. Maybe no more. Oh, SJ. How was that not invalidation? But that did cost him a lot of time. Yes, it did. And he'll be into the pits. He must go. There is Meowcat. He's starting up another lap time. EPX. Frosty's facing the wrong way, it seemed. Let's have a look. 2 seconds down is EPX. But he actually might have improved, actually. And I'm pretty sure Dead Heat might be coming in. Piastri, well done. Yep. 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 Muck Ping is back out on track and he's starting what could it be his final run, 2.5 minutes. He might have enough time for a run, cool down, and another run if he's got the battery. That's right on board with the Pinger, the championship leader. What else can Roshan do? Muck Ping, he's just got to beat Muck Ping in this quality session. If he beats Muck Ping, he's in a strong position for the race as Roshan's starting off his lap, and Muck Ping is a 10th down. But the Pinger is getting a lovely slipstream from his teammate Thomas Island. That is perfect if I've ever seen it. And now let's have a look at Pinger's second sector. 5 and 6 coming towards middle sector. He's barely up. But can he find more time in these final 2 corners in this final sector? Oh, it's a little bit wide. That's probably going to cost him a little bit. Oh, he's got the better traction across the line. It's P1! The Pinger is on provisional pole. DT is down in the first sector. There's a Haas of Birdie. He's starting his next time lap. EPX he's now coming out. Same with Dead Heat. Oh, excuse me. And now the 2 bulls are giving each other slipstream. I'm not sure what the first sector time split was for Thomas. He might get another slipstream from the Aston Martin. The other sector 3 is a Ferrari, just letting cars go through. Thomas Island, he's back from the wilderness. Hopefully he will be back for the final 5. And Cronog is out on track. So everybody's actually out on track. Harass, the only driver DNF in the pits, of course. With this could be it. This could be it. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's not an improvement. It is not an improvement. Dead Hit Meowcat and EPX are done. They didn't make the line in time. Let's have a look at SJ. No, Birdie. Let's have a look at Birdie. I'm not sure if he's up or down, but across the line, it's P7. The Juice up in the P15. Where is Dark? He's still down. Roshan's P2. Roshan is P2, and the Pinger's going even quicker on his second time lap. DT will be done easy. He is done as well. Crone Dog, middle sector. Let's have a look. He might be done as well. SJ, he's done in P10, non-stop across the line. P11. A Wild Duck is a 10.5 down. That might be him done. Maney, he's done. P17. And Bob, he's done. But Dark Puncher across the line. It's not going to be a great lap. And that is it. Pinger goes even quicker by the skinness of margins. And that is it. Muck Ping gets pole position. Thank you for the follow, Piastri. Much appreciate you. But the Pinger championship leader is on pole. But what's more important is Roshan is on the front row with him. Henchman's actually P3, so he bested Harass for for that 3rd position. But the top 4 all under a 10th. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a race on our hands. Oh my days, let me just get the screenshots just in case there's a lobby restart. So there is Pinger, Roshan, Henchman, Harass, DT, Easy, Crane, Birdie, Thomas, SJ the One, Easy top 10. Outside the 10 we got Nonstop, Frosty, Dead Heat, Meowcat, Juice, EPX, Maney, Duck, and M-Bob gets Drunk Driver Award here tonight, but it's only 1.3 seconds off the pace, which is, to be fair, not too bad. And considering he's a T4 driver, that's actually not too bad. Excuse me. Frosty, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're still on the grind to 1,000 Twitch followers before the end of the year. We're currently at 715. We need 285 more before the end of the year. And with the new game around the corner, new season also around the corner, hopefully we will be getting there. But yes, the march on to 1,000 Twitch followers will be absolutely mental, especially for a league like ours. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for race start. There is no formation because that thing's still buggy as anything. One can only hope, Restless. One can only hope. But here we go. For 5 red lights for the Austrian Grand Prix. Still not going yet. And it's lights out in the way we go. Racing gets the line very well. And he's got the jump on the Pinger. But Harass up in the P3. Oh my word, there's absolute carnage on the backfield here. Oh, they got 3 wide. Frosty was going 3 wide. And Duck punches up into 15th. What a start from the Duck. EO Henchman. Oh, there's more front wing. There is some more front wing. Crane Dog down into P9, but gets the better traction. DT up into P5 on the hards, but Easy's getting him back like last night's dinner. But Henchie is right there as well. Harass has got the jump for a P3 spot currently. There's more. Oh, Duck! Duck is. I think Duck might have had a spin. Has he got? It doesn't look like he's got any wing damage, but there is a couple of drivers with some front wing damage as Roshan takes the lead, and Henchie. Oh, more yellow flags are happening, but we're watching the fight at the front here as Muck Pink does not make a move. Oh, Henchman goes very wide. That could be a warning for the Henchman. That could be a warning for the head, and SJ might have had a mistake as well. Oh, Meowcat. Oh, Henchman sends it on the inside. But does not get the traction, but Easy does. Oh, he's just made that like a video Easy store. Oh, yes he does. And now he's chasing after that Alpha Romeo into P3 while the front 2 are just pulling away. Oh, excuse me. 37 points is the gap currently between Roshan and the Pinger. So any points gained by Roshan will be absolutely fantastic. It's Easy and Harass going side by side. Some good racing there from the 2 lads. Nonstop gets a 3-second time penalty, I think, and she's going to make a move. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Dead Heat sets the pace. currently... Oh, there's contact! Oh, there's big contact! And Non-Stop's up in the P4, then it's P5, and Harass is into P6. And now Mukping and Roshan are just going to pull away from Easy. But I would assume Harass is going to box for a new front wing. But the Pinger is on the tails of a fast McLaren. But what will Roshan do? Will he just back him up into his teammate, who's currently on the fast tyre? He's actually dropped Non-Stop fair way back. DT's into the pits. He's got wing damage, and Harass actually stays out as well. So I would have thought he would have got some wing damage as well. But as we know with T3, safety cars are still a thing. And Dead Heat's actually up at the P4 now, ahead of Non-Stop. But it looks like Non-Stop is just going to get him back at turn 4. Oh! And Non-Stop gets the move done. Does he? Oh, not Harass. Dead Heat is actually up to the inside of Non-Stop. Oh, Harass needs to hold on. And he just holds on. It seems like the hards are not working to his standard, and Mukping and Roshan are just pulling away from Video Easy at the moment. And Dead Heat Non-Stop are pulling away from Thomas Island as well. Duck Punch up into P11 ahead of Maney, but there could be some drama. Oh, Birdie, let's watch this from the hench. Oh, there's going to be an absolute... There's going to be a huge crash. I'm calling it right now. No, is there? No. Let's go back at the battle for P4 and P5. These two are still going side by side. SJ, the one still setting purple lap times, who's currently in 19th. Oh, excuse me. Non-Stop with the lone penalty so far. And oh, there's drama. There is drama here, ladies and gentlemen. And Bob having an absolute moment in the Alpine here tonight. Oh, my, there's contact. Yes, we are watching the battle for 14th and 15th because why not? And Duck Punch against Frosty, and it's an Aston 8-9. Abyss might be feeling a little bit more. Oh, Frosty's lagging a little bit, it seems. The two Mercs are right there. Harass gets Thomas. Or does he? Thomas with the DRS. Harass holds on to that P7. Juice is now slowly but surely catching up. Actually, Non-Stop is actually having a bit of a DRS trade. Thomas I can get back within that DRS of Dead Heat here. It could be an interesting race for the Bull. First race back after a lengthy layoff. But Harass is absolutely mending that Red Bull gearbox. And the Pinger gets Roshan. Oh, sorry. I meant to go one click down. Oh, Harass. No. I think it's Crone Dog. No, DT! It is DT! He spun it at the final corner. Surprisingly, no DNF set after 7 laps, which is fantastic to see. Now Roche might want to do just battle Muckping to bring Easy into this fight with them both. Oh, the Pinger has the red petrol light on, so... Oh, Frosty 3-second time penalty. Not a good moment for the Mercedes. But Dead Heat and Non-Stop looking to swap positions. Harass actually gets up to P6. Juice overtakes Thomas. And Henchman is... Oh, it's raining! Oh, we saw the flicker! It is now starting to rain here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, things... Oh, now we definitely going to see a safety car or two here. It is starting to rain at Austria, so... I guess the hard runners might have been okay, but the medium runners... They could be beneficial with this. Mainly 3-second time penalty, but Dead Heat seriously needs to start making some moves onto Non-Stop. He's got more battery before it gets even wetter. Oh. Now, this could be for damage. It's not. It enters. EPX is now taking the gamble. The first driver on to a set of enters. Now, it absolutely does not look wet enough. Is what she said. But this could be an undercut attempt. But he really needs it to rain so much right about now. DRS is still enabled. Muckping's faking going in. There's yellow flags. It's Crone Dog. Crone Dog has made a mistake at turn 3. DRS is still a thing. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Swayze. Yes, it's a 1-year affiliate anniversary. I thank you to everybody that has watched, subbed, yelled at us over the year. Frosty 3-second time penalty. Birdie's also onto a set of enters. Oh, there's the signal, ladies and gentlemen. DRS is now disabled. He did get ahead of Non-Stop, which is fantastic to see. DT gets a 3-second time penalty. Crane Dog into the pits. I believe that could be for some enters. It is. Oh, that's Dead Heat and Harass. Both Alphas has spun at the exact same time, and the leaders have not come in yet. The leaders have not come in. Non-Stop is in. So has Easy bottled this? I think Easy's bottled this. Frosty's left the session. Where is he? Where is he? His Xbox. So it's a good thing I can just do this. Oh. And people are now coming in for the inters. Let's have a look at gaps to the leader. 28.2 is the gap between Pinger and Non-Stop. It is starting to come into territory now. Oh, Roshan stays out. Easy's boxing. Oh, I think Easy's pulled the team principal card here. That is wrong. That is the wrong strategy. I think the Bulls might be okay, but Thomas is going to stay out anyway. Duck is going to pit for the Inters. Yeah, Muck Pink comes out into P3. Thomas up into P2. Roshan's just going to lose so much time here. DT and SJ are into the pits. But I did say EPX will gain a lot of position, and he's up into P8. What a time to be alive. Surely Roshan needs to pit. He is. It is. Oh no. I think that's championship over. I think that's championship over. Luckily, he's damaged his wing enough to get a change, but I think that's now championship over. Yep, I think he would have been out in P1 had he not crashed. Yeah, Manny's still staying out. Alrighty. Duck has made some move up into P6. And Thomas down into P11. I've got to get Frosty back in again. Oh, no. So it's 6 seconds between Pinger and Roshan. Oh, Roshan, what have you done? Oh, harass and Birdie for 8th and 9th. Oh, a little bit of contact. Some more contact. Frosty has rejoined the crowd. I got the gun side by side here at 5. And at 6. And oh, it's great racing, but it's bringing Henchman back. But he does have a penalty as Duck gets past Maney, and Maney is going to fall by the wayside if he does not pit soon. Oh, Meowcat! I think it was just a spin. Yeah, just a spin. No damage as such. Let's have a look at the invernals. And now Austria it is hard to overtake even with DRS at the best of times. So in the rain, oh, Maney's off. Maney is off, but he's still going on with the dries. I don't know. I think he might be hoping for a safety car. I'm not sure. I have no idea with that strategy. And there's the change at McLaren. Roshan gets video easy, but it's 5.6 the gap. And well, Pinger can absolutely save fuel in the rain. Depending on how much he's taken out. Birdie gets harassed. And EPX has absolutely got a train. Duck's all on his own in a P5. Oh, Maney. He's still going on. And these two are still battling like it's P1 for the race. If they can get clear of EPX, down the inside, nicely done, but EPX is fighting this. He does not have to get out of the way. He has to fight this. And he still holds on to that P6. Oh, but the switchback of dreams for Harass. Has he got the move? Don't give us a camera angle game. Oh, that's probably a racing incident. That's probably a racing incident. Harass was losing the car and just wet weather. And it could be a racing incident, maybe a small penalty coming Birdie's way. I'm not exactly sure. But, whew. But we're still watching the battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. But Henshi is the last out of those three with his penalty. And EPX is absolutely doing a wonderful job. Even Thomas Island is slowly but surely catching up to these three. Henshi could lose another spot here. 21 to go. Maybe another pit stop phase. Another pit stop window might open. Oh, a henchman sends it on the inside and he gets the move. Oh, there's more contact. There is more contact between Birdie and the hench. But the henchman does get ahead. Manny 3, so he's down in 19th. He has not pitted. I don't get Manny's strategy. I do know AlphaTauri are in a 4. I think it's Harass again. Is that a safety car? He's still going. No safety car. And Dead Heat does get a time penalty next to his name. But Frosty and M-Bob still going at it. Henchman and EPX and Birdie still going. Thomas Island is slowly but surely catching his way back up. From P9, he could be in the fight for P6. Well, Harass is on the mediums. Maney is finally into the pits. And he's going on to the inters. Oh, is this a safety car? It's a full course safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, welcome on board our Porsche Butterfly.
It's a full course safety car. And it's the first one of the weekend. Now for, I don't know about for Maney, but for Harass, he just needs to stay out one lap to get ahead of Mukping if he decides to pit. A full course safety car, the first one of the weekend, and Mukping does not pit, but Harass does. Yes, he does. He pits. He has to pit. All right. Anybody got 5 seconds? No. A lot of 3 seconds for non-stop. Henchman. 6 for Frosty. 3 for Dead Heat. 3 for Juice DT. 6 for Maney. And Harass has only been lapped by the top 5 here. Oh. 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 Okay. Now. Hang on. Now, is the gap... Get this, the cars into the pits onto the set of dry. So are they saying the rain is stopping in during this safety car period? Is this splash of rain the only rain we're gonna get? I don't know. Well, non-stopped. Oh, actually, the rain has stopped. Dark's also in. Dead Heat also in. Oh no. He's going to get held up by his teammate. It doesn't look like he got held up for long. As Mbob has left the session. Oh. Alright, so the top 5 have not pitted. Non-stop is the highest running dry tyre. The track looks like it's bone dry now. So how much further has he been pitted? It looks like up to P8. No. P7. So if Harass can get through Duck Puncher and Non-Stop, he'll get his lap back. And now the... Oh! Well then. Well, well, well. Honestly, I have no idea what just happened, chat. No idea what's going on. Well, I'm thinking safety car will be in at this lap. Where is Maney? There he is. He's got a long way to catch up. But at least Harass has only been lapped by the front 2. I'm sure if he just bolts, he'll get his lap back. But it's going to be a fair way off everyone else. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, here we go, chat. The race restart. It's non-stop against Duck. Duck is actually a net P1 here with non-stop penalty. Harass just needs to fly past these two, get his lap back, and maybe hope for a late safety car. But here we go. We're going to have 15 to go. Still enough time for a late safety car. And it's green flag racing. Here we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. And Henchman overtakes Harass, but Harass is absolutely trying everything. McPing gets DT for P8. Roshan still into P9. But then the Pinger gets Meowcat as well. And Roshan's still stuck behind that Williams car. Oh my word, Frosty! Oh no! I think Easy got some damage. Yeah, I think Easy's got some damage there. Frosty gets Meowcat. Roshan still behind DT. Oh, Doug went for a move. Oh, Henchman has had he's had an absolute shocking turn 3. And he's now down by the wayside. His teammate might be getting annoyed with him a little bit. But Thomas is up into P3! Thomas is up into P3! Duck has had a mare somewhere. And Non-Stop is now 1.6 seconds and Harass has got his lap back. More yellow. Oh, it's Frosty! Frosty's had a moment. If that was a safety car, oh my word, Harass has been saved this race. Harass has got the fastest lap, but he's down in 17th. More contact, McPing. Roshan's finally right behind Muck. That's his race. If he doesn't win this race, he needs to beat McPing to gain as many points as he can. Oh, Roshan gets a time penalty. He could maybe get that removed. I'm not entirely sure if he can. Excuse me. And Roshi does get ahead of McPing. Frosty has left the session. Duck has an absolute train right behind him. It goes all the way down to P11. Henshi now gets a time penalty. Oh my word. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. And Roshan still stays ahead of the Pinger. But he needs to gap him 3 seconds. If Henshi can battle McPing, even for a couple corners, Roshan can pull away. Oh, Henchman's in. $11 to go for this insane Austrian Grand Prix. T3 delivering again. A massive train behind the Pinger now. 1.4, 1.3 is now the gap. I'm sure DRS is now enabled. Yep, it is. I think mainly just letting cards go through. And Henchy on to a set of softs. Oh! And Roshan gets ahead of, but yeah, this is what Roshan wants. He wants to throw all harsh coloured shells between him and the pinger. But can he catch up to Thomas? Easy up in the 13th. He's now ahead of the Juice. Oh, Thomas! Thomas has spun! Oh, that is not what he wanted. And... okay, EPX and SJ are in the pits, so I'm not entirely sure why. And Birdie holds on the P4. And now this is what Roshan wants. He wants these two to battle. So he can gap him the throw. Oh, Mike Ping's lost another position to DT. This is at... oh, DT makes another move, does he? Oh, there's contact between Birdie and DT. This is fantastic news for Roshan. And so any points gained on the pinger is well worth it. And Dead Heat is now joining the party. Oh, who was that? That was DT making an absolute meal. Absolute meal of that. Dead Heat gets another time penalty. Yeah, Crone Dog currently into P9. But with that penalty, it might be outside the points. And Purdy still stays ahead of the pinger. And he's got DRS as well. There's the interval, 3.6, 3.5 is the gap between Roshan and the pinger. 1-2 in the championship. Oh, Duck! Duck was lagging just a little bit. And that's held up Roshan just a little bit. And I think Harass might have made a mistake. This is now or never for Roshan. He needs to make a move. It's now or never. And Duck is not making it easy for him. Which is fair enough, but if I'm Duck, I'm just letting him go through because he's got a penalty. Yeah, I was literally about to say Duck is fighting this. What? He's going to throw away a race win if he fights Roshan. Roshan's not his race. Yeah, and now Muckpink's under the 3-second threshold. Duck Punch is... Yes. Oh dear. This is not good for Duck Puncher. He does not want pinger in this fight. I get he doesn't have to just get out of the way, but I don't know, man. Oh, Duck. I think Duck's just taken out Roshan. I think Duck has just taken out Roshan. Oh, no. Is that championship over? Has Duck just taken out Roshan? Oh, no. Well, again, I don't know. Duck didn't have to move out of the way. He doesn't have to. Has every right to fight it, but I don't know, man. It seems to be a waste of battery and tires just battling someone with a time penalty. That's just my view. I'm sure others will disagree, but man, oh man. Now he has a muck ping right behind him. I don't know, man. Five laps to go. There's still a... Imagine there's a very, very late safety car. I don't know. And I don't think, yeah, Muckping's not going to fight this. Yeah, he wasn't going to fight it, but now, you watch, once DT closes in on Duck Puncher is going to be in all sorts of trouble here. I 100% believe Duck Puncher has now thrown this race win away. Once DT and Muckping catch up. I bet Duck Punch is only going to get a P2. And look, DT's nearly within DRS. I think he's got DRS. I think he just... Yeah, DT did get DRS. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Birdie gets a 3-second time penalty. How does DT want to play this? Yes, Non-Stop is right there. But Duck battles with DT and Muckping. But Duck can either finish P2 or he can finish P5. that's the way it's shaping up to be at this present in time, and DT's got so much pace. On the same lap age ties as Duck. She'll be right. Oh, Dead Heat's had a moment. Hasn't been a good race for the two Alpha Boys. But now, here comes the moment of truth. 2 laps to go. How does Duck want to play this? He's fighting it. He's fighting it. There's Mukping. There is it. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, Thomas has had a moment. Roshan's up at the P5. Oh, Meowcat is fighting Roshan. Meowcat getting a top 5 here for Ferrari. Absolutely mental. 1 lap to go. There is the gaps to the leader. Let's bring up the penalty. So there it is. Dark is outside the 3-second threshold of non-stop. There he goes. There he goes. I don't think DT would keep hold of this podium. He'll get P4 at least. On the final lap. Oh! Oh dear! Oh, there's controversy! Non-stop's gonna win now! Non-stop is done. He's now 100% gonna win. Mukping gave the position back to DT. Non-stop. He's drove a fantastic race, pitted under the safety car for the dries. And he's now going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Final corner. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner is Non-Stop. Dark would get P2. But honestly, it should have been a race win. Mukping gets P3. DT gets P4. Meowcat P5. Roshan P6. Chrome Dog gets P7 for Alpine on debut. Easy P9. Birdie P10. And the Juice gets P10 and 1 point for Aston Martin. Dead Heat P11. Thomas Silent P12. Henchman P13. SJ1 will get 14th. EPX and Frosty's 15th and 16th. Maney will get 17th and Harass will get 18th. What a race, lads. What a race. And the two... Well, Frosty will get DSQ'd anyway because he lagged out. As we'll get the podium celebrations and we'll get the top 3 in. But what a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. Unfortunately, we didn't get a late safety car, so I couldn't do any promotional work. So, Tier 2 tomorrow night with, I think Kahoot is in the comments box once again. And Tier 1 on Sunday with myself in the comments box for the Austrian Grand Prix. Partner of Wallaby, they have, I think it's China for their Tier 3 race. And on Monday for Rapid Div 4, Div 2, they're at Mexico. So there is the promotional work done. There it is. It's a 154. Oh, yeah, 154 Ferrari. GG's. We'll get the top 3 in. Well, Mukping at this stage does have P3, but he could be sent to the stewards. After that incident with DT, yes, he did get the position back, but he might still get sent to the stewards. Harass does get fast lap at 105.958. Frosty will get DSQ'd for not finishing the race. I think all 3 of them are in. Yes, they are. We'll kick off with P3, man. Mukping, well, you pitted on the safety car for the drives, but was it a lap too late?
Considering I went from 1st to 10th, yes.
What went through your mind when you saw everyone else pit under the safety car for the dries, and you didn't?
Well, it's always the worst being the leader in that sport, I suppose. You don't get to see till it's too late. And it just dried up really quick, so I mean, wasn't to know. But then yeah, fought back through, and fuck, I'm so sorry to DT. I must have had a oil on the curb. The car just did not stop, and I've hit him. I've sent him a message. I feel so bad, but yeah, put a dampener on the race for me, mate. To be honest.
And France next week. What are your thoughts on that track?
I like France. I do like France. So we'll see.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved P3. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week. We move to P2, man, but I got to be honest, it should have been a win. Dark, tell us about your race from your perspective. Dark.
Sorry about that, muted. Look, yeah, it definitely could have been a P1. I had to jam on the brakes because of the incident in front of me, which really let Nonstop, out of that 3-second gap. I was sitting behind him by, anywhere from 1.5 to 2.3, I think, for the majority of the second half of that stint. But look, I'll take a P2. P2 is still good points for Aston. I think there's some questions to be had about some of the ghosting tonight with Harass, driving through cars and then resetting to track. That's something that needs to be looked at and addressed. But it is what it is. But well done to Nonstop, man. He was still on fire, still holding it nice and smooth around all the corners. He was gaining time on me in the corners, but on the straights I'd gain it back. But yeah, he drove exceptionally well tonight.
And was there any thought of letting just Roshan go and try and catch up to Nonstop? Because you would have won the race. Hands down, you would have won the race.
No, I wasn't going to. Because I know I was in a party with Roshan. I know that Roshan is going to be fighting that 3-second time penalty. He said he was pushed wide and that got him the penalty. So he's going to be putting that in. So there was always that option that if it's successful, like he could lose that. But I wasn't going to fight him. I mean, I was going to fight him. All the people that I drive with in my parties, they know I'm not going to make it easy for them. But I'll still be clean and fair, and it's exactly what we did, So, yeah.
Alright, and France next week, what are your thoughts on that track?
Look, get me out of it as soon as possible.
Well,
I can't stand it.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved P2. Hopefully see it back on the podium next week. We go to the race winner, Nonstop. Well, he did the perfect strategy, better than the real-life Ferrari strategists, it seems. Oh, shock horror, Fuzzy does a Ferrari strategy joke. But you won the race, even with the 3-second time penalty. Tell us about your race from your perspective.
Oh, well, I honestly wasn't expecting to get anywhere near the podium. I was just hoping for points. But, yeah, obviously I just was on the right tyres at the right time. And Duck he was going to win that. I was just trying to drive for that P2. But then, yeah, in that last lap, I don't know what happened. But, yeah, I gained that second. And even though I nearly dropped it on the last lap, I still managed to hold that P1. So, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a very exciting race from my point of view, but yeah.
And France next week, what are your thoughts on that track?
Might as well just I don't know, I'll give it a crack, but it's France at the end of the day, so
yeah. Oh well, I mean it is what it is, but hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week for the French Grand Prix. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done, though. We're out of here. But yes, Tier 2 tomorrow night with Kahoot in the comments box, I think. I'm not sure because it's all up in the air. Tier 1 on Sunday with myself in the comments box as well. And Wallaby has their Tier 3 race. I think it's at China. And Rapid on Monday with Div 4, Div 2 over at Mexico. But that is it. We're done. We're out of here. Until next time, it is... Hey, goodbye.
If you want to look as beautiful, sexy, and handsome as this man right here is trying to become a back-to-back overall winner. Go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Check out our store. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can get this.
I've been hit.
Well, that's in Rapid Storm. Anyway, here's the YouTube channel as well. Check out our races. Check it all out. The best, the good, and absolutely everything. And don't forget our Twitch channel as well. It is an absolutely gorgeous Twitch channel. Follow, subscribe, and give us the love. And our partners, of course, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.